Down syndrome is a chromosomal disorder that occurs in one of every 733 babies born. In the past, these children were given little hope of living a normal life. At the start of the 20th century, few were expected to live to the age of 10. Now, with recent advancements in clinical treatment and therapy, these children are not only surviving, they're thriving. Once again, here's Rod Starnes with a look at how therapists at Baptist Rehabilitation Germantown are helping to mainstream children with Down syndrome.
27-year-old Kyle Crocker's morning shift at Chick-fil-A is starting off just like any other.
Comes in smiling, enthusiastic, usually starts the day off with hugs for me and the rest of the staff, and has done a great job of just developing relationships with not only my staff but customers that come into business.
You're welcome.
Decades ago, that kind of employee review, in fact any kind of employee review, seemed like a dream to Kyle's parents. After the diagnosis of Down syndrome, the search for information began, and the news wasn't encouraging.
My wife started going to the library, trying to find as many resources as she could. Not a whole lot out there that was very positive at the time, because we're looking at 1981. Everything we looked at was very negative. They were saying they wouldn't amount to anything, but my wife was determined to prove them wrong.
That's exactly what happened for the Crockers when a friend told them about a place for help and hope. Unfortunately for the Texas-based family, the support system was 1,500 miles away at a healthcare facility in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
So we contacted them. They took us in, and we would go up there twice a year for 1 week at a time. And they would set us up with a physical program and a educational program.
Early intervention and hard work were the secrets to Kyle's success. As he worked hard to build his muscles, his parents helped to build his mind. All of the effort paid off, but it certainly would have been easier had early, intense therapy been the standard of treatment nationwide.
Can I get the ball? Ball? Ball!
Now it is the standard of treatment.
Can I get the ball?
Therapists like those here at Baptist Rehabilitation Germantown understand just how much can be accomplished in the first few years in the life of a child born with Down syndrome.
Early intervention is helpful because if you can have a child at 1 or 2 be able to run and play with kids their age, that's going to help them, be more in that typical environment with their friends and peers versus being held back.
2-year-old Virginia, Virgie as she's known to her friends, is already a veteran here at the hospital. Her parents recognized the benefits therapy could bring and started the process when Virgie was 1 month old. By 3 months of age, Virgie began her weekly workouts with physical therapy.
We started with working on rolling and crawling and sitting and trunk strength and balance. At this point, she's walking now, and we're working on higher skills. We're working on things like walking up and down stairs. Yay! Kicking a ball and throwing a ball and being able to balance on outside uneven surfaces. So those skills that other kids her age are going to be doing.
Because children with Down syndrome lack muscle tone, occupational therapy compensates with work on fine motor skills, such as riding and picking up small objects. A third element to round out a child's development is speech therapy.
The focus is on getting that language, following directions, being able to communicate their needs and their wants effectively.
Sleeping. Yay! Good job, Virgie.
When she started signing Cracker, I knew that we were working on it, but when she just one day standing in the kitchen and she does a cracker sign, that was a good thing. It was a good feeling.
There's so many exciting things that these kids can do and be part of everyday life. It's hard to say at this age how far she'll go, but there are people with Down syndrome that are working in stores or working in other community settings. There are musicians.
You don't need to tell that to Kyle. He's learning to tickle the ivories with the best of them. He's writing his 3rd book, and he's got a mean golf swing.
There you go. I'm very proud of what he's done, because if you look at what he's done over his 27 years, where he started and where he is now, it's very gratifying to know that he has put the hard work into it. The sky's the limit. I mean, you can set up anything you want to for these kids. They can do anything that they set their minds to.
I just think this is a wonderful program. It really gives the kids a head start. Every child, deserves the chance to be all that they can be.
Yay! Good girl!
For Smart Medicine, I'm Rod Starnes.